You can't be honest with women about sex. They want a guy who knows what he's doing in the bedroom, but they also
without
don't want
having hella body count.
without a lot of bodies. It's definitely a weird contradiction.
It's unrealistic.
But I think they would prefer the guy who has the higher body count or who has the skill. So
of course they would choose that, but the thing is, like, they don't worry about like a guy's body count as much because they know, like, hey, he has experience now, and then they'll just ignore that part.
Yeah, as long as you don't bring
it up.
Don't
exactly.
bring it
Yeah.
up.
The past is the past.
Yeah.
You don't have to share.
I mean, they'll make comments every now and then. It's like, oh man, if it's good, they'll make comments and they'll have those thoughts. As long as you don't bring it up and you're not throwing it in the face or whatever, I think they'll look the other way. Or they don't really care and they're just pretending to care.
There might be certain individual females that might be like, hey, you know.
I've dealt with some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They brought it up.
Yeah, they didn't like
that you
bodies.
Have a body? Or you have multiple bodies?
Yeah.
How'd they feel about it?
Like, obviously, at one point, they felt some type of way about it. I'm like, all right, we can't see each other. All right, whatever. They broke it off, right? But then, it's weird. They had conversations with other people, like their friends or whatever. No, this was about celibacy. Never mind. You ever dated a celibate chick and think to yourself, we'll see. It's like, they're not, you can break through that for sure.
It's not that you can break through it. It's just that it gets intense depending on the situation. If you have multiple intimate moments and it happens multiple times, it slowly breaks down that barrier. It's not going to be having the first time.
You work your way through it, don't you? Yeah.
You slowly break down the wall.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
It's a war of attrition, and eventually you get there.
Yeah, and you don't even have to go that hard too. You just start off with this light.
Yeah, because they want it. Obviously, I commend them for the self-discipline. They're not trying to be like all these.
But it depends on the type of celibacy. Like if you have an individual that is so focused on it, they try to physically keep a distance.
Oh, for real? You've dealt with that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So then at that point, I'm like,
it's not.
I keep it pushing.
Yeah. You got to be able to make that contact. Otherwise, this ain't going to go nowhere.
You got to be able to.
Not like you're trying to go and break it. It's just like, hey, if we're going to hang out.
Celibacy, yeah.
No, that's why I think it would be cool if you're just straight up honest and like, yeah, I am going to make moves. And
doesn't mean I'm not going to try.
Yeah, I know. That's it. As long as you're okay with that. I'm like, keep your celibacy. I don't care.
Some women might say that we don't respect that celibacy, but...
What do you mean? No. That's on them. If
hold
you want to be celibate...
Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay. All right, fine. Go ahead.
But the thing is, it's not the responsibility of the person that isn't celibate.
Yeah.
Like, it's the person that's celibate, it's their responsibility to, you know, hold the line. If they're not holding the line, that's on them, you know?
No, have you ever been in a situation where someone is
celibate? It's not about respect.
Where you're seeing someone who's celibate, who's expecting you to be celibate too with them?
Well, I'm like, nah, that's not happening with me, you know? Yeah. I'm like, I'm sorry, but...
Crazy. The logic of some of these situations, man.
Respect doesn't have anything to do with them following celibacy or not. It's not responsibility of the guy to actually be celibate with that person.
Who knows? Maybe it's the guy who's celibate, you know? It's a possibility. But I don't know. I don't know how women would deal with the guy who said, you know what, I'm actually not having it.
I can see women being hella flirtation and be like, oh, I can break that wall.
Yo, maybe that's good game. Maybe that's a good game.
Oh, you tried to...
I kind of want to test it, actually.
All right, you let me know how that works.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I'm good.
What if it works, though? Then it's like... Because you always say, like, yo, you really respect women who know what they want and they go and they're forward and everything, right?
Oh, I like a girl that's forward.
Yeah,
that's not afraid
So maybe you just present them a situation where it's like, okay, like, let's see if I can get them to give it up.
Oh, challenge them?
Yeah, challenge them. But because,
Like, all right, but... You said
because like every other nigga is like, I'm trying to fuck, but he's like,
you set the rules like, hey, I'm currently celibate, so I don't need you touching on me. I don't need you kissing on me. I don't need you. When they look away. Yeah, exactly. Like it turns into like a whole sitcom thing. Like
if there's a camera, you break the fourth wall.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yo, I kind of want to. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. You're in it right now. You're in the game right now.
I'm good right now. That's a lot of work.
Are you allergic to work?
Yes.
Nigga. No, but what if you find out that this makes your dating life so much easier? They come to you. You never have to worry about like trying to convince girls to ever come over or anything. It's less work for you, actually. Who knows? You just have to test it out.
As the girls who I date start watching these videos, like, oh shit, he trying to play a game on me right now.
All right, dude. Like, there are more girls out there.
I get it, but you let me know how that works out.
Yeah.
All right. And then I might take on.
Yeah, I think you would have to bring it up on a first date. It's like, listen,
like, hey,
I'm sort of taking life super seriously right now, and I'm on the celibacy journey to become more spiritual and all that, whatever.
No, forget spiritual. They're not going to
How do they buy it?
No, just say, hey, I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on being more successful, and I don't want sex to,
Distract
jeopardize
me.
that.
Yeah.
I don't want any distraction. So I'm here looking for something more, but it can't involve sex. So no kissing, no touching.
No, but what if? So would they?
I don't want to be feeling your boobs when we're hugging.
Yeah, you better not back that ass up.
Yeah,
all right.
you better
No subtle bending down to the ground to pick up a pencil
Don't
you
tease
accidentally
me.
dropped.
Don't try to tease me.
Yeah,
All right.
All right. This ain't a game.
All right. This is real life, bitch.
All right. Or maybe they just see it as a license to go fuck other guys. That could be a thing too.
There's multiple factors.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it has to be tested out. I'll do it for science. I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you guys, and then I'll report back.
Cheers.
Yeah. What if we just hack the system? That'd be crazy. Oh my God. Then all of a sudden, because you are differentiating yourself from every guy out there. Because every guy they go out with, they're trying to fuck.
That is true. You are unique,
You
and
are
then
unique.
you're that 1%.
Yeah, you are.
There's the 1% guys, 99% of women, and then the 99% of guys under them in that pyramid. So the 99% of guys are going after the 99% of women. The 99% of women are going to that 1% because they always want that one exceptional, that one individual that stands out, that's different, that's gonna elevate their life to another level.
Yeah, just being different.
So then having that celibacy already puts you close to that 1% because you're already setting that expectation. Hey, I'm working on building a career. I'm going to be successful.
Even
I'm
aside
gonna be
from that,
there,
just
but
saying that you're celibate is
Yeah.
already.
already makes you stand out
out.
significantly.
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
no, it is. Every other guy would be like, I'm trying to fuck.
Oh, for sure.
Now, obviously, you're trying to fuck too, but you don't tell her that. But then is that deceit? I don't know. That's a little gray area for me.
I mean,
Maybe I should actually adopt celibacy and monkhood.
I wouldn't call it deceit. I would call it
What would you call it?
running game. It's a game in this bitch, dude.
Oh, they're doing the same thing.
Exactly, dude.
No, but that's the thing. Are we ever gonna end this cycle of men and women think of it as a game, trying to finesse the other, but not be vulnerable at the same time? It's just
No, everybody's been hurt too much. Everyone's afraid to be vulnerable now. That's women and men.
Are they? Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
because
so.
when men get hurt,
Fuck that bitch.
nice guys gone.
What do you mean? No, but I mean that was never the way to be.
What?
The nice guy. It was never the way to be.
Well, we know
They
that
were
in the
led
dating
down the
game
wrong
now,
way.
but I'm just saying, possibly, I don't know how it was in the past, but there probably might have been a few nice guys out there, and they did find the right person.
No, I'm sure there were just as many back then as there are now, but it was always bad way of teaching men. It was just stupid because it's not even realistic. It doesn't reflect reality at all.
Well, yeah, just because women don't want nice guys, even though they say they do.
No, see, they're not even serious. That's the thing. Stop listening to what they're saying. Listen to what they do. Their actions are what matters. I don't know how many times these fresh and fit guys got to say it for guys to get it. They still don't get it. It doesn't matter what they say. Even on the thing, on the show, they try to rationalize with the girls, which I get. It's entertainment and stuff. But it's all right, but in your relationship, how are you really, When you start getting into how people actually, but even men, they'll talk some type of way, but they might act a different type of way. Never listen to what people say about themselves.
No, you always believe the actions because everybody can say whatever they want to say.
Anything.
Everyone has their own perception of things, and perception does not mean truth.
Yeah, it often is
It's a delusion.
Yeah, that's the word.
My nigga.
Yeah, delusion. I don't know. I think I have a habit of trying to pop people's delusions around me.
You do.
Some people say that's a bad way to move in the world. I don't know. I think it's a good filter because if people,
It's how you approach things, or how you approach the conversations. Yes, you're trying to wake people up, but at the same time, it's how you wake them up.
I'm shaking them instead of being "Hey, buddy,
No.
it's 7 a.m. It's time to go to school."
For me, instead of shaking them,
You punch them.
nope,
What do you do?
that's dumb.
No, you did do that.
For you, okay? No, cup of water, splash of
I
water.
always hated that.
Splash of water, because it's a dose of reality, but it doesn't
terrible.
hurt. No, it doesn't.
It's psychologically painful.
Exactly.
It's worse because it's what if you're dreaming and it's you're dreaming that you're in an ocean and all of a sudden you feel water? It's it's a terrible experience.
No, but
it's jarring.
Yeah, but it wakes you up right away,
Yeah.
right?
All right, so if you could choose how to be woken up, you prefer water over being shaken? No. Water is if you were gonna come up with the analogy of what being woken up with water when it comes to delusions, what would that be?
I would say it would be a calm way of showing the truth.
It's not water. Water's...
That's cold water.
Oh, okay, so it would be warm water?
It'd be lukewarm.
It's fucking jacuzzi. Jesus.
Hey, man.
All right, so
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, there's things you think about yourself.
Or it'd be like your fingers in the cup of water.
Like a sprinkle.
That's another way to wake somebody up, you know?
guess.
And then slowly, yeah. I mean,
But yeah.
they won't be as mad compared to,
I think most
because
people,
they're gonna be mad at you because you put the force, like you try to shove the truth down.
No,
their
but
throat.
here's the difference where this analogy breaks down. Because they're not just asleep; they're actually like zombies. So they're gone until you can cure them. Because they fight you when you try to wake them out of their zombie state.
Not zombie. It's
People will push back,
They're in this. No, they're in their sleepy mode. They're still
like sleepwalking.
not sleepwalking. They're groggy. They're groggy.
No.
So
but
they're
like
slowly waking up to it, but then they still have their ideas of like why, and then you give them the hard truth.
No, I feel like maybe there are some people who are open, who are like groggy. There's a lot of people who are like comatose, and then there are some people who are zombies who will fight you on their delusions. Those are the people I'm trying to filter out. So it's like, all right, let me know that you're a zombie quickly. I don't want to have to like waste my time with somebody who can't be saved. It's like The Walking Dead. I never watched the end of the series, so I don't know if they ever came up with a cure. I assume they didn't.
I didn't finish it either.
That's crazy. But yeah, delusions, man.
Yeah, but
So like, listen to what people say or do, and not what they say.
it's really how you approach it. And if you're doing the whole hard shaking and then giving them forceful truth, like they're not going to accept it. It's how you approach it.
To me, my calculus is that there are probably around 10% of people who are open to the message and can hear it.
Yeah.
The rest of them are lost. Sorry, you're gone.
I want to say lost. I
No,
think
they're lost.
No. They're lost in the moment, but then once they experience it, then they'll wake up.
Maybe some of them would, but I think for a lot of people, it's like once you've reached a certain age too, I think age plays a factor.
I say 10% would be open to hearing. I think 25% once they experience, and the rest, which would be 65%, won't listen. That's what I think.
So those 25 you can bring over.
But it would take time, and they would have to experience it personally. You can't tell them no.
Personally, ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because if you just try to tell them over time, like nothing won't happen until they actually experience it themselves.
They gotta make their own mistakes sometimes.
Yeah, that's how people learn.
I guess.
At least smart people.
Smart people learn from.
Idiots will still do the same thing over and over and over. Even the 65%, if they go through it, they're still going to go through that same mindset and just like, okay, this is, don't worry, the next one is going to be better. The next one is going to be better. Totally. The next one is going to be better. And then never change, right?
It's like the 6th vaccine is definitely going to work. Like, what? No, it's the vast work, guys. They work. God. They told us so. You know what I mean?
Anyways, yeah, I think we're too far deep into the red pill conversation here, because most people don't understand like what we're talking about. I don't think they would.
No, see, that's the thing. I think I've done a pretty good job pushing or offending people.
Yeah, I read the comments.
That's the thing. I think we're doing a good job curating our audience. Like a lot of people just want followers, but I think the quality of your followership matters too. Because 1, they're more engaged. 2, we are filtering out the people who get too triggered and offended. So we don't ever have to worry about them fighting us. Like, let's say we get to a point where we do have a big audience and we never did bother to filter them out. Then we say the wrong thing, boom, we lose.
Cancel culture.
Cancel. That's why it's like, take the cuts now when you're growing, instead of like when you're big and then you have too much to lose.
I noticed that people are more reserved about like what they're saying just because
You
they
notice
want
that?
to. Yeah. In certain like podcasts or like any recording that they do on YouTube, especially just because now they have so many followers, they're not trying to lose followers. They're trying to maintain what they got. If you listen or watch any of the earlier videos, they're more open. And then they become more reserved over time because they start building a following. I mean, if you want to be successful quick, then you have to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're worried about that. We're focused on making sure that we're able to speak our minds and not worry about what anybody thinks. I think we just want a platform that allows us to be open.
No, eventually we're going to get nuked. It's going to happen, eventually. But we'll reach a point, hopefully, by then, systems in place that we can bring them along. Also, I want to grow the right way. Yeah, like you said, we can grow fast. We can say the bullshit. We can lie to you. And like, why? Or we could not be honest about our lives and the things we go through. But that's not useful for us because we're not being true to ourselves. And it's not useful for you guys because you can't have that human connection. I think part of the human connection is like actually being honest and forthright about all the things that you're going through and all the experiences you've had and saying the things that we all think, but no one says out loud.
I think if we did this podcast or this After Moment a few years ago, I think that I would have been more reserved.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Because I think it was just me worrying about what other people are thinking, worried about like, who's going to see the video, who's going to approach me about it, who's going to like criticize me because of my thoughts or my thinking. Mm-hmm. But now I mean, I feel like I've learned a lot over the years, and it's allowed me to be able to be honest with myself, be honest with you, be honest with our audience. And yes, there's gonna be judgment. That's why the only time I really read the comments,
You're usually just shitting on me. So
yeah, they usually go for you.
someone did make a comment about you though. This is the first time I've ever seen a negative comment for you. But I think, like Dad mentioned, I like how you guys are just so we're comfortable with speaking our mind. Which
we both had different. We both had different approaches on how we want to have conversations around things. You are more blunt. I would say I'm more
like a scalpel.
Yeah, I like scalpel.
I'll take a scalpel. Where to cut.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just like
and how yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like,
no, that's a good description. Hey,
I got the heart.
That's a good description. I like that. No, that's perfect. That's exactly like you know what our conversations are like.
Yeah.
Because I like to be thorough about what we're talking about instead of just like
And there's some things you just.
I mean, yeah, there are.
Because I got strong opinions about a lot of things, so it's just bring up Bill Cosby, like
Allow me to work my way to it, okay?
No, it's fine. It's like
slowly but surely, I get there.
It's a good dynamic. I don't mind taking this. I like all the hate I get. It's funny to me.
I'm not gonna lie. It's entertaining. Just reading
it. The comments are funny.
I'm like, damn. And then your comebacks.
It's good practice. I'm actually getting better.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. He's coming in with the roast, fast too. I'm like, damn, that's dope.
Because I realized the value of TikTok. Like, as soon as you post and you got a little bit of traction, you got to milk that bitch.
Yeah, yes.
And it's like, if someone comments, get a comment, see if they can give another comment.
Yeah, reply.
Yeah.
And keep going.
And I like every comment,
get more
no matter
engagement.
How positive or negative it is. I heart them all. That's my rule. Yeah, like if you had the decency or had the courage to comment on a video, you get a like from me.
No.
I don't care if even if you're a hater. And sometimes I go a little too hard, I know. Like, even with the comment that I made on Instagram, some lady's like, I don't like being asked that way or whatever.
Yeah, he said die alone.
Yeah. I was like what the fuck
are you doing, dude?
No, I was like, get a dog, die alone. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. See, he's going to be missed. Maybe his content will be like Patrice O'Neal's that people listen to years from now, even just to learn. This is like
Well, it's even popular now. Like, I always see it show
popular?
up. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Everybody's talking about it.
Doesn't that suck? Like, after you die, people really appreciate you more.
That's for everybody. That's it. For any celebrity. Same thing happened to Michael Jackson. Like, everybody was roasting the shit. Everybody was roasting the shit out of him until he died.
Which wasn't justified, by the way. A lot of accusations that weren't true.
And then the same thing happened with Nipsey Hussle. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody cared about Nipsey Hussle.
I didn't even know about him when he was... Like, I remember in college, someone mentioned Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. I think this was way before he got, like, as big as...
Yeah, he did. He ended up becoming the most popular artist after he passed away. Like,
that's crazy, dude. Yeah. That sucks because it's like, especially when you're an artist and you're making music and you're like, your money depends on people liking your stuff.
Exactly.
After you die, people fucking appreciate. Nigga, that fucking sucks, man. That posthumous appreciation.
Same thing happened to Kobe. He retired for a few
years. But people always loved Kobe.
They loved Kobe, but he wasn't as relevant until after he died again. Like
no.
Once he died,
he retired,
but then he wasn't doing any deals. He wasn't like doing any commercials or anything like that. He was just like retired.
Athletes are different because they get their achievement and then they're loved. But musicians and artists, like they might get big, but then they don't get as big as after they die. That sucks, man. That's the life or the death of a creator, I guess.
I think for celebrities.
But I think even in like a regular average person, do you think people would appreciate you more after you died, or like miss? Obviously, they're missed. But
it depends. It depends on how much of an impact you have.
Maybe if you had like content out there that.
Well, I think they would appreciate it more, and I think that let's say if I passed away, then they would. We'd have more followers, and then we'd have like more people, like people that knew us, like people from our community, and then other communities too.
It's like that's the cool thing about making content. It's like even if we didn't have any of the followers who were, or even anyone listen to it, it's sort of like immortality in a way. Your personality is out there.
And then they can always rewatch it. In a spiritual way, you're brought back to life.
And all empowered by technology.
And then all those memories come back. That's a good end. That's a good end.
That's fast. That was super fast. Oh shit. Here he comes. Why? No, because it's the only way you're going to be natural. Share that voice.
I'm in Akram in the morning.
We should have that. Because after Moments is AM, right?
Technically at night.
But it's AM somewhere. Akram I'm in the morning. It actually sounds not bad. When you're coughing, do you take medication?
This shit don't work. I've been taking this shit for the last 5 days.
Can we be sponsored? Alka-Seltzer.
I know. It's kind of like Dayquil and NyQuil, but like the generic version. They don't usually make cold and flu. Alka-Seltzer is meant for like dentures. Like they don't do cold and flu. Dayquil does. I went cheap on this shit.
Is this the stuff that they use in Slizzard? Scissor.
Not worth it.
No, we're trying to get brand deals, not like get.
Okay, Dayquil, sponsor us.